Hi, it's Steve Willems here. Today we're going to talk about lease renewals. In this example, the subject property will be industrial. The number one problem tenants have when they're up against a lease termination date is time. They don't allow enough time to consider all the factors and options they have available to them. The lease renewal process should commence in the very beginning of your last year. I can't tell you how many times we've had a phone call from someone who has 30 days and they want to evaluate what their options are. It doesn't allow enough time to do a good job. You're going to have three major decisions to make up front, which would be supported or impacted by dozens of different factors. You can renew in place. You could lease another building or space. The third is you could look to purchase a building or build a building. You'll want to consider many of these factors in your decision. First is how well does your business operate and fit in the current space? Does it fit well? Do things working well? No problems? Maybe it's a simple, everything is perfect, let's just keep going. Do you have enough loading capacity, i.e. docks, staging area, enough room for trucks? Are the ceiling heights appropriate for what you do? Is your current space delivering the value that you believe it should? Do you have adequate parking for employees, trailer or truck parking, outside storage area? All these things are a factor to consider. Is your space expandable? Are there tenants on either side of you that if they left would provide you a growth opportunity? If you do have tenants next to you, do you have a right of first refusal clause in your lease to enable this to happen? Is your business tied to customer contracts with specific termination dates that might align with a renewal date that you consider? Or are you a manufacturer who employs heavy infrastructure, which could be expensive to move or recreate? Do you have heavy machines, complicated machinery, which means lots of rigor costs? At least a year out, you want to ask your landlord for a renewal proposal. This is a perfect time to insert any questions that might benefit your business. The aforementioned right of first refusal on adjacent space being one, maybe a lighting upgrade, dock repairs, could be paint carpet in the office, could be a new break room, whatever makes sense for your business. Today's market is very tight, more demand than supply. Some landlords may not offer anything. Others may offer a little free rent in lieu of improvements. Others might amortize tenant improvements into a renewal. You want to get what you can and get what you need. You should be aware of current market conditions and what the market's doing, what other buildings are trading for. Your realtor will know that and can help you and advise you on that, on those costs. If you're a distributor or a warehouser, you may want to consider other buildings that are higher. The old standard is 21 feet in our area. Now we have buildings in our market in the mid 30-foot high range. If you were to employ a very narrow aisle system with your racking, you can really maximize your pallet count and cubic feet. This isn't for nothing, though. You've got to have new racking, new tow motors, retrain your operators so they can safely and efficiently move products in and out. If you're a manufacturer, you may want to look at what's in the market to purchase. Banks, credit unions, the SBA, and local economic development agencies are eager to lend at historically low rates. There's lots and lots of money in the market right now. You can often finance building improvements and even some new machinery into a deal. New construction is also an option to consider, but you need to allow yourself a minimum of 18 months. 2 years is much, much better. The lead time to gain entitlements and then to build is long. Material costs are rising, so this option is not for the faint of heart. In the end, one person from your company should be assigned to pull together all the information and facilitate decision making. The more legwork, the better result. My father was a carpenter and he used to say, measure twice, cut once. Good luck. Call me a year ahead of time so I can help. Thanks. It's Steve Willems.